a Wendy's Frosty is something special. And for a limited time, a Frosty is just 50 cents. An American classic for a classic price. It's not quite a milkshake, not quite an ice cream cone. It's definitely chocolate or vanilla. That choice is on you. Use a spoon or a French fry. Anything goes. A Frosty makes summer special. Yep, there's nothing quite like a Frosty. And there's nothing quite like this deal. A Frosty for 50 cents. Get yours before this deal melts away. Small Frosty at participating Wendy's for a limited time.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
What's going on, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. This is episode number 344. Episode number 344 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, and we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio Show. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And, of course, if you haven't already done so, please follow me on Twitter, folks. The Twitter name to follow is PoliticsGhost. All one word, no underscores, PoliticsGhost. That's right, folks. That's the Twitter name to follow. Anyway, it is Baller Friday, and, of course, for all you folks that are just new and that are tuning in to the True Capitalist Radio Show, Baller Friday is celebrated by the Capitalist Army and other capitalists throughout the world to celebrate our week's success, bask in our week's profit, bask in our week's success. And we utilize the day of Friday to celebrate that. That's why we call this Baller Friday. And before we get into the broadcast, we might as well go ahead and, crack open a beer out here because I'm not trying to drink, any kind of high class on Baller Friday. It's all about anybody who obtains their own income, whether they're working, whether they're entrepreneurs. I don't care what you do, just as long as you're getting paid to do it. This day is for you, so let's get some more beer. Come on now. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah, you know it's a Baller Friday, folks. You know it's a Baller Friday. And, of course, that means it is a free-format edition of the True Capitalist Radio Show. I'm going to go ahead and take calls here in the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and we're going to talk about whatever you want to talk about. So, once again, the number to call is 425-390-6146. And, of course, please refrain from partaking in any kind of radio graffiti shenanigans until we get to goddamn radio graffiti here, all right? I'm serious. I'm tired of, having these free format editions and having a bunch of, troll terrorist, fart fragrant expert butt monkeys out here trying to disrespect and besmirch my show by calling up during non-radio graffiti time and trying to act like it's goddamn radio graffiti. So please, don't ruin my Baller Friday here. All right, let's get to this free format edition in just a second. I definitely want to encourage those that are listening within the sound of my voice, those within the capitalist army, and definitely those within the Trump train. If you're within the sound of my voice, by God, it is time for us to triple and quadruple down on basically trying to spread all the information necessary. I'm talking about the credible information about the absolute corruption and criminality of Hillary Rodham Clinton and all the Democrats and even establishment Republicans that are trying to sabotage the road to the presidency of one Donald Trump. I cannot emphasize this anymore, folks. This is an information war. All right? We are witnessing the last days of the internet, and for you folks that are unaware, for Christ's sake, Barack Obama is going to be giving away the internet, the sovereignty of the internet, to be governed by the United Nations on October 1st. So for you folks that are, counting the bacon bits in your shit funnel instead of focusing on what is really important, for Christ's sake, the internet is seeing its last days of freedom. It is seeing its last days of free speech, for Christ's sake. And I think that people need to take their heads out of their ass and start recognizing this crap. I'm tired that people are just kind of just sitting around. They're putting a thumb up their shit funnels and thinking that everything's going to go away. It's not going to go away. We got to start doing this. Do y'all remember? I said this yesterday. I've been trying to prevent at least everything within my power to prevent internet censorship since, at least, if we go back to the show at least, when we, as the capitalist army, did the unison digital protest of SOPA. And let me tell you something, it was successful, folks. I remember when and look, it wasn't just the capitalist army, it was a bunch of folks that were against it, and by God, they cowered. They cowered under the pressure. But now, folks, they've got people so bamboozled and so entertainment and star fetished that I don't think that people are in their right frame of mind to understand that we are in our last days of the internet, you stupid morons. Jesus Christ, you don't even understand. When internet governance comes around, you people will remember me. You will remember me. Do you understand that? I'm not joking around. When internet regulation finally comes around and slaps you upside your fat jelly ass, you will remember me. All right? Remember that, for Christ's sake. All right? God damn it. I'm serious. I'm sick and tired of people sitting here trying to talk all kinds of garbage to me, saying, no, it's not going to happen. No, Ghost, it's not going to happen. I'm sitting over here. I'm okay. I'm able to watch my pornographic material. Well, folks, for you pornographic monkey spankers out there, you Rosie Palm and her five sister players out there, you people need to understand that pornographic material is going to get regulated whether you like it or not. And the reason is, folks, have you taken a look at the damn Republican platform, for Christ's sake? Huh? Have you taken a look at the Republican platform? I mean, part of the Republican platform is to do something about the pornographic industry. It's to do something about pornographic material. And by God, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think that pornographic material should be regulated per se, but I definitely believe that something needs to be done about pornographic material. It has gone completely berserk. And let me explain this before you morons start claiming that I'm, trying to revert to my true conservative days again, all right? I don't care if you want to go out there and look at all this smut and all this garbage, for whatever reason, you can't go out there and communicate with the opposite sex or the same sex. I don't care what it is nowadays, and find yourself a significant other to have yourself a legitimate, serious relationship. You have to resort to going out here and looking at pornographic material to squeeze one out. All right, I get it. All right, whatever. But the problem is that the pornographic material that is being produced at this point in time is completely ridiculous. It is completely unrealistic. I think that pornographic material needs labeling like they have on cigarettes and tobacco and cigars. All right, I'm serious. I mean, there needs to be some kind of a warning at the beginning of every pornographic movie stating that this will never happen to you. No matter how, it will never happen to you. All right, these are paid actresses and actors. Well, basically the broads are the ones that really get the pay. Of course, if you're talking about other variants of fetish like homosexual pornographic material, I mean, I guess that's different. But in essence, these people are getting paid. All right, I mean, I'm sick and tired of seeing these unrealistic pornographic scenarios being suggested on the just susceptible minds of the youth. You know, like I hate to bring up these names of pornographic brands here, folks. And when I bring up these brands, I'm not trying to single them out. I'm just using them as examples. And probably more than likely, considering all you monkey spankers, you know exactly who I'm talking about. But I'm talking about, the Bang Bus brothers. Y'all ever heard of that idiot, huh? I'm talking about that guy. Look, you're never going to be able to just go next to some chick that's walking down the side of the road and say, hey, honey, we got a couple of $100. Why don't you come in the van? We all take turns, give you the old in, out, and then after we're done, we pretend we pay you and then just go off without giving you the money, all right? That's called rape, idiots, all right? That's unrealistic. That'll never happen, you stupid morons. Never, okay? Secondly, I'm talking about these, pornographic material has taken a turn for the violent, you know? I mean, and look, I'm not trying to say that there's not people that like that sort of thing. I'm not trying to say that there's males, females, trannies, panties, I guess. Is that what you call pansexuals, panties? Trisexual. I know there's a lot of people that appreciate being slapped around and spit in the face and called, a piece of garbage, and do meat holes type of pornographic material. But to be honest with you, folks, guys, chicks don't like that, all right? Chicks are not going to get with you, and then when you get to the sexual relations aspect to the component of your relationship, they're not going to want you to slap them around and then, stick your penis in their orifices in violent capacity while you're calling them, a piece of garbage, a piece of trash, or even worse, all right? Women don't like that, all right? Women don't like that. And you see, what's unfortunate is that you've got these idiots that have never scored with a chick to begin with. They're starting to look at this pornographic material, and because it's so frequent, because they're sitting there waxing their carrots to it every single day of their goddamn lives, they believe that this is actually the way women want to be and the way sexual activity is, for Christ's sake, man. So, listen, I'm not trying to say that we need to regulate pornographic material, but by God, I think there needs to be some kind of warning. There needs to be some kind of label like we put on tobacco, cigarettes, and cigars, because if we don't, we're going to have a whole generation. We already have a little bit of this generation that actually believes that you could just be able to go up to some broad and say, hey, look, I got a couple $100. Can you slob my knob? And she's just going to do it. I mean, you understand, you get arrested for that, you stupid morons. Pornographic material is fake. It's fake. I mean, I guess except for some of the people on, XTube or Pornhub, those YouTube adult sites. That's gross, man, I'm telling you. Some of these people, there's a reason why you're not porno stars, all right? No one wants to see your ugly jelly asses messing around, for Christ's sake, all right? Stop it. I'm tired of seeing, never mind. I don't even know why I'm going here. I'm just saying, folks. I'm digressing because of you people. I'm talking about the internet regulation, all right? We are witnessing the last days of the goddamn internet, and I think everybody in here needs to realize that, you need to do something, all right? You need to do something. I'm talking about meme wars, all right? I'm talking about if you're a vlogger, go out there and blog, do whatever it takes, all right? Lulz warfare. Do whatever it takes, baby. We got to do. Call your congressman. Troll your congressman, for Christ's sake, man. Troll your congressman, for heaven's sake. Oh, my God. Anyway, folks, look, I didn't mean to get off on that tirade there. I'm just saying, All right? I'm just saying, and people are saying this is a useless rant. Why is it a useless rant? Because you're going to still wax your carrot to this wicked ridiculousness anyway? Well, that's fine. Just realize you will never partake in that in real life unless you're dropping about, literally, I don't know how much these women are getting paid, especially like in some of this violent pornography, but I can guarantee you it's at least $10,000 to $15,000 minimum, all right? I could guarantee, unless they're disgusting, filthy trash that they picked up off the street, that'll do it for about $200. If you get off on that trash, that's your problem. But I'm just saying, you're never going to achieve that level of sexual encounter unless you were an unbelievable capitalist. And even then, it's not even 100% for sure that this woman is going to cry foul if she ain't going to say that you raped her or over-asserted yourself. So listen to me. I'm just trying to give you fellers a little bit of word of advice out here, because I know I got a lot of youngins that don't have a daddy in their household, and, they're basically taking cues on how to partake in sexual relations from freaking pornographic material. All right? And it's unhealthy. It's unrealistic. Give me a goddamn break. Anyway, back to internet regulation, folks. Get up and get out and start doing something about it. Now, before I start taking calls here, I want to discuss a little bit more about, some of the things I was saying yesterday about the YouTube stars. I've been taking a lot of heat for that. I've been taking a lot of heat like, oh, Ghost, how could you do that? Those people were making a living off of being complete and idiot, talentless twats, and now they ain't got no more money. Well, you know what? Top titty, all right? Didn't I say this yesterday? I said this, and I've been saying it for a long time. Just because you have money coming in today doesn't mean you should rely on that tomorrow, you stupid moron. And just because you took the money and you started burning it, you started blowing it all over the place, now that it's coming to an end, you want people to feel sorry for you? You YouTubers, give me a break. No one feels sorry for you, all right? You people have made hundreds of thousands, some of you millions of dollars, and now that YouTube's like, you know what? And look, I'm not trying to say I had anything to do with it, but I've been calling out YouTube stars ever since I came back on this broadcast. I've been saying they're talentless twats, they're overpaid pieces of trash, and to be honest with you, I honestly believe that, if you made them go away, no one would care. They would just move on to something else. And look, I don't blame YouTube for demonetizing a lot of the garbage that's literally becoming the staple of YouTube. I think it needed to be done. I think that the amateurish quality of video production that dominates YouTube needs to cease to exist as the legitimate mainstream of video streaming, or at least independent video streaming on the internet, for Christ's sake. And not to mention, folks, I'm tired of people getting these channels, and their whole goddamn premise to their channel is to take other goddamn people's content that they're posting and make fun of it like, that they're in such high regard. Like they're such badasses themselves. I'm talking about Leafy and H3 and, that asshole Keemstar. If you take a look and put a magnifying glass and just look at the physical attributes that comprise these stacks of disgusting protoplasm, what kind of soapbox are these people standing on? And I think that they needed to be chopped down to size, to be honest with you. I'm actually, I'm going to have a drink. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have a drink to the YouTube stars that are now laid off. I'm in glee, baby. I'm taking gratification, satisfaction in this. Believe me, I'm telling you, you people are twats. You have no talent, and now you idiots are going to have to find some kind of a job. Y'all are going to have to figure it out. Even though you had all this money And you could have set a little bit of aside to get yourself a sysadmin, maybe a programmer, web developer, get yourself a co-located server somewhere, and started doing your own crap. But no, you didn't do that, did you? Huh? You wanted to go out in the trips like old Boogie over there. Oh my God, I just got an email. Oh, I'm having an anxiety. Shut up, Boogie, you fat jelly-ass bastard.
A Wendy's Frosty is something special. And for a limited time, a Frosty is just 50 cents. An American classic for a classic price. It's not quite a milkshake, not quite an ice cream cone. It's definitely chocolate or vanilla. That choice is on you. Use a spoon or a French fry. Anything goes. A Frosty makes summer special. Yep, there's nothing quite like a Frosty. And there's nothing quite like this deal. A Frosty for 50 cents. Get yours before this deal melts away. Small Frosty at participating Wendy's for a limited time.
I'm telling you, I have to look. I mean, YouTube. They're still allowing people to post garbage on there. You're just not going to get paid for it, and I don't blame them. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I think that YouTube should only pay for quality content, man. I mean, even if it is a little edgy and risque, step your game up for Christ's sake, man. All right. And YouTube, if you're listening, I mean, please don't make your whole community like a cut-out carbon copy of like Casey Neistat vlogs, all right? I mean, we don't need that. Seriously, do y'all know who I'm talking about? Casey Neistat, this fruity bastard. I mean, let me tell you something, man. All right, I mean, I get it. He's a great videographer, editor. I mean, that's great. I don't care about your stupid life that you think that you have, but you don't have, Casey. All right. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of these people. I don't care about your life, man. Why don't you give me something to entertain me, to inform me, to keep me enlightened, to keep me intrigued? No, I'm Casey Neistat, and look at me. I'm going over here, and I'm going to a conference, and I'm taking the first-class airline, and I've got the greatest presidential suite. I'm sorry, I don't like Casey Neistat. I'm sorry. I mean, you know what Casey Neistat looks like? Since everybody's making fun of everybody now. All right, Casey Neistat looks like somebody took a 5-finger knuckle sandwich and placed it directly in his puss. All right, and literally indented his entire face, and that's literally how he's walking around right now, like an indented face. Like a cratered face, for Christ's sake, man. I almost thought that his goddamn teeth were false teeth. Seriously, man, what an ugly human being. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm saying, hey, you don't see me on camera, all right? That's all I'm saying. You don't see me. I'm not out here. Hey, look at me. I'm Shantae. I mean, you don't hear me. You don't see me doing that, all right? I'm a radio guy, all right? That's what I do. I'm a radio guy. I mean, you got to have some talent to keep the flow going in a radio show, man. You got to understand how the cadence of vernacular needs to be delivered. All right, you need to understand what kind of material to comprise. You need to understand what's going to keep people in tune, for Christ's sake. So once again, I would like to commend YouTube for demonetizing the utter trash, the utter garbage of YouTube. I'm serious. I'm not joking around. Thank you very much, YouTube. These people now have to go out and get jobs, and you know what? I'm happy. I'm lolling right now. I've been lolling since yesterday. I'm lolling. All right, let me go ahead and say cheers. Let me say cheers first of all to the Ghost Inner Circle. And by the way, the Ghost Inner Circle, I'm just going to go ahead and email those that are a part of the Inner Circle. I'm going to put an email list going on. I will tell you when and where the secret meeting is going to happen. We're going to have a voice chat with yours truly. So I will be hopefully doing that by tomorrow afternoon, and it will be tomorrow evening. I would say somewhere in the time zone of maybe 9 p.m. Central to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. But be on the lookout for that, folks. I want to say cheers to the Inner Circle. Cheers to the capitalist army, baby. And I want to say cheers to YouTube. All right? I'd like to say cheers to YouTube for finally having some kind of integrity in your goddamn social community, for Christ's sake, and taking down these disgusting, pathetic pieces of crap. Oh, my God. And you know what? Oh, my God. I mean, thank you, UK Ghosty. Thank you very much. Look at Boogie. Look at this tweet. Hold on, let me read it before I retweet it. When I started on YouTube, my only income was $700 a month disability check. I'm glad to make videos, even if I go back to that. Shut up, Boogie. You shut your stupid fat mouth. I mean, why is this guy still collecting a $700 disability check? Why are you even still collecting a disability check, you fat fart? Jesus Christ, let me retweet that, engineer, for Christ's sake. I mean, give me a break. Oh, good. The audacity. The audacity of these fat, oh, Jesus Christ. Get this mic. Get this mic out of my face. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God, these guys piss me off. They piss me off. Oh, Jesus Christ. I started off as a $700 a month a disability check. Why are you collecting disability, Boogie? Huh? I mean, I could probably... Give me the mic. Give me the mic. I could probably find some kid right now that's listening to my show that's sleeping on his mother's freaking couch or in her basement that will take they'll take $500 a month and just follow you around and slap you upside your fat face when you decide to deposit freaking food in your muzzle like a goddamn garbage disposal. Do you understand that? Jesus Christ. You see, this is what's collecting $700. Good God, man. I mean, we got genuine people that are disabled, that got limbs off. I mean, they're mentally handicapped. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. It just gets worse and worse. It just gets worse and worse. Oh, my God. I just retweeted that on my... I mean, seriously, he just tweeted that. He just tweeted that right now. Oh, Jesus. He must be listening to the show or something. Hey, Boogie, seriously, stop. Just stop while you're ahead. All right? Just stop, you fat fuck. I'm sorry. Excuse my French. I'm sorry for cursing. But good God, you see, this fat bastard. And for you folks that are unaware, this guy's supposed to look... I don't even want to tell you how he got popular. He got popular by acting like a half a tard, and he claimed that, his wife, and obviously the wife, she must be collecting something too to be with this fat bastard, in my opinion. I don't know that for a fact. Anyway, they would, recreate this, I don't know, he's like a fat tard, and, his sister, which is his wife, would give him a new toy, and he would act like some excited fat tard, like, yay, give me a break. And that's how this idiot made money, for Christ's sake, acting like a fat tard. You know what I mean? Acting like a goddamn fat tard, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, man. I'm not joking, man. And look, hey, more power to him. All right, hey, he wants to be a fat, fraud. That's his business. But now that nobody wants to pay him, don't cry. Don't cry, you fat piece of trash. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to go to a 9-to-5 job and shut up. I'm glad YouTube did this. You know that? I'm glad they did this, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, man. Now, the payments that should be going to the people of actual talent will actually go there, all right? I'm talking about, there's a lot of people that are on YouTube that are completely overlooked, that have great production quality, great analysis, great knowledge-based material, that are completely overlooked because, to be honest with you, YouTube is predominantly dominant with these retarded programs like Boogie, like PewDiePie, like Markiplier. I mean, I'm really sick of these people, man. They need to literally just go away. There should be no reason why, because these people are able to kind of lure, a few million, anywhere from 9 to 13-year-olds. I mean, there should be no reason why these idiots should be making this much money. And I think that Google, through the evolutionary process of the advertising delivery system of YouTube, I believe now they are starting to realize that, hey, even though these people may have 9 million, 10 million followers, subscribers, whatever the hell they are, and every video they may, get 2 to 3, 5 million hits a video, the bad part about it is this is not marketable. You understand? This is not marketable to advertisers that are trying to look for folks with money in their pocket and looking to spend. All right? These are a bunch of stupid, dumbass, idiot. They're not even tweens, for Christ's sake, man. A lot of the people that follow these morons are like 9 years old, 10 years old. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. And, hey, did y'all see PewDiePie last night? I retweeted it. Somebody hacked his, I don't know who, all right? But somebody hacked, obviously they hacked his computer, and they hacked his Twitter account. They obviously gained access through his Twitter account through his phone. I think if you look at the photograph, I don't know if it's still the first tweet. I don't know if it's been taken down. It's still there. It says delete PewDiePie. I don't know if you've noticed. I don't know if it's still the first tweet. Is it still the first tweet there, engineer? Well, obviously not. He's been, retweeting. All right. But obviously, I don't know. There's a picture of him. It looks like he's giving oral copulation. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway. Look, I think he's cracking under the pressure because it's just disgusting. All right, I'm serious. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. I mean, have you ever seen PewDiePie? Hi, I'm PewDiePie, and look, I'm gonna play this game. Look at this game. Oh, look, I'm jumping. I'm jumping. I'm jumping. Look, I am going to get my power, and I'm going to go. I'm serious. That's literally how this idiot broadcasts himself. Why? I mean, that's all he is. He plays video games. Oh, look at me, I'm PewDiePie. Oh, look, I am jumping over the river. And look at, you're going to kill me. You're not going to kill me. Shut up, PewDiePie. I'm glad. Man, I hope that, God damn it, I hate you goddamn YouTubers, man. And look, it's not because I hate them personally. It's what they're doing to our society, man. It's what they're doing to our society. They're dumbing it down, for Christ's sake, man. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I'm sorry. I just don't like any of that crap. Anyway, look, I'm going to say cheers to YouTube for laying off the talentless twats out there that were producing this meaningless, useless, cesspool-like content. I want to say cheers to you, YouTube, for actually finally saying, you know what, we're not going to feed you idiots anymore. You go out and look for your own food now, all right? You think you think you're that much talent? Go out there and see if these people are going to support you like we did, all right? Get out of here. You suck. You're talentless twats. Get out. And I think that YouTube did everybody a service. I think that YouTube did everybody who got demonetized a goddamn service. They did them a service of their life. They showed them a life lesson that school will never teach them. You know what it taught them? Don't rely on an income forever, you stupid morons. You should take that money and do something with it, boy. But no, you know what they did? They burned it on whatever. These idiots were buying new cars and the best threads and new houses and going on vacations. And it's stupid, man. I have no pity for any of these stupid YouTubers, all right? So I want to say cheers to YouTube. Cheers. I'll drink to that, baby. And before I take some calls, I think that you YouTubers should use this as an opportunity as not only a life lesson, all right, but also as an opportunity, all right, as an opportunity for you to understand that this was not just life slapping you upside your stupid, useless, meaningless, idiot face, but this is life graduating you into where you should be, and that's back in your place, you talentless twats. All right? So, without any further ado, I'm going to take this opportunity. All right? I'm going to take this opportunity to welcome those that are, how can I put it, that were laid off by YouTube. I'm going to use this opportunity to congratulate you, because this is a graduation. This is a Baller Friday graduation for YouTubers, bringing them back into reality, all right? All right. Hey, engineer, put on some goddamn graduation music, shall you? All right. Here we go. YouTubers, I know it's been a long road for you guys, and I know that y'all made a lot of money. But now it's time for you to realize that you are talentless twats. No one is going to pay you for what you do. You need to realize that you should have taken the money that you got from this YouTube windfall, and you should have parlayed that into something that you could potentially fall back on if something happened to YouTube. But instead, you idiots decided to continue to fart around and burn the cash and not realize that you've got something in your hands that you need to take advantage of. Don't take this as an opportunity for you to wallow in a puddle of your own piss. Do not take this as an opportunity to get into drugs, to get into some sort of a bad situation, to ruin your life. What you need to do, YouTubers, you need to get up off your asses now. You need to get up off your asses and you need to be somebody. You need to go out and be somebody, because you are actually nothings. You were insignificant little nothings that had children and people that had more time on their hands than sense. You had their attention. Now it's time for you to go out and be adults in the world. And let me tell you something, YouTubers. It will be a very, very bumpy road in life. But hey, you once had money in your hands, so shut your stupid, fat, jelly-ass cheese holes when life finally slaps you once again into reality. So, YouTubers, I leave you with this. Go out into the world. Do your thing. Make your mark. And if you don't, well, then take a dirt nap. If you don't, then take a long walk off a short pier. If you don't, well, then drink some bleach. And if you don't, turn the car on when the garage is closed and take deep breaths. This goes out to you, YouTubers. Go out in the world. Go out in the world and get out from underneath your single dirty dish rag or mother skirt. Thank you. All right, you can turn it off, engineer. Turn it off. Turn it off. Anyway, folks, I hope that you people that are out there in YouTube land take that to heart, because I mean that, all right? I mean that. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, all right? I mean that.
A Wendy's Frosty is something special. And for a limited time, a Frosty is just 50 cents. An American classic for a classic price. It's not quite a milkshake, not quite an ice cream cone. It's definitely chocolate or vanilla. That choice is on you. Use a spoon or a French fry. Anything goes. A Frosty makes summer special. Yep, there's nothing quite like a Frosty. And there's nothing quite like this deal. A Frosty for 50 cents. Get yours before this deal melts away. Small Frosty at participating Wendy's for a limited time.
You have now graduated into what we now call adulthood. Woo! Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and get into the crux of the broadcast. And I'm talking about the free format edition of the True Capitalist Radio Show. All right? So anyway, folks, let's go ahead and let's take some calls here. I want to hear from you. As a matter of fact, clear out some of these lines, engineer. Clear them out. Clear out some of these goddamn lines. That's what we're going to do. Clear them the hell out. I don't know, get them out of here. Anyway, folks, we are going to be taking callers here. I want to hear from you. 425-390-6146 is the number to call here. All right, this is a free format edition. We're going to talk about anything you want to talk about, anything you want to discuss. The floor is yours. We're going to talk about it. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and get a couple of people that I know that I want to talk to. They have something to say. I think we got Grandpa AIDS in the house. You there, Grandpa AIDS?
Yeah, man, what's going on? Happy Baller Friday.
Hey, man, happy Baller Friday. Now, I know you've been, tweeting at me. I know that you're in the midst of the storm out there in Florida, man, and you're telling me that you are actually flooding out there. You're taking in water in the garage.
Yeah, right now, man, it's insane. The lake I have in my backyard is overflowing, and, it's a lot of rain, Especially if my father's getting a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
man.
I know there's a lot of stuff that's going on in your life right now. How are you dealing with it?
I've been dealing with it kind of better. I got my friend over here, and we kind of worked out an agreement with my mom where he can come here and we could all play together, but it can only be for like 2 hours, so it's not that bad. With my father, though, he's doing pretty well. I just got off a call with him just a couple hours ago before the show.
Now, hey, do you want to share that on the show, or do you want to just keep that between you and me?
I think I might want to keep it between us just for a little bit, just because.
No, I understand. I understand, but what I do want to tell the audience is that this young man, he has been personally afflicted on many different levels as it relates to the hurricane that has hit the area of Florida, and unfortunately, he has taken on water in his home, and not to mention other members of his family have been personally afflicted. They are in the hospital relating to this storm. So once again, my heart and prayers go out to you, man. How you dealing with all this?
I've been kind of dealing with it kind of good. I just got back from the grocery store and I cooked some steaks for this Baller Friday. That was kind of good. But my dad's he's doing good now, He's actually out of the hospital. He was only there for like a really short amount of time. Cause there wasn't
that's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. How were the grocery store shelves out there in Florida when you went out there?
They were still like intact and stuff. There wasn't anything. There wasn't water missing at all. It was all good. I went there before everything started getting worse and stuff. We have the lake actually flowing right now. And I think did you see the pictures that I sent you on Twitter?
Yeah, you've sent me many pictures. You sent me some videos. Unbelievable footage, man. Stay safe out there. We'll come back to you here later on in the broadcast, man, to check up on you. Once again, that's I don't want to call him Grandpa AIDS, but the 727 caller is what his name is. The reason we call him Grandpa AIDS is because he gave us his story about how his grandfather, for a little bit at a time there, was living with him, and unfortunately he is afflicted with the AIDS, and it's a very tough situation for this young man, and I want to say cheers to you there, 727. Cheers, man. All right. Hope everything's going all right for you. We're here. We're the circle, baby. We're here for you. All right. Anyway, let's take some more callers here on this Baller Friday free format edition. Let's see what people have to say here. How about area code 616? What's going on?
Hey, Ghost. Tactical Means here. Happy Baller Friday. How's it going?
Hey, how you doing, Tactical Means? Happy Baller Friday. I'm doing not too bad. Not too bad. It's for a pretty decent Baller Friday. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty decent. I just got done practicing my instrument, and yeah, I had a thought actually. You know how what's the best word for these guys? Technocrat, globalist. You get what I'm saying, right?
Certainly, I know exactly what you're saying.
You know how they took the schools, right?
Explain yourself. What are you getting around?
What I'm getting around is because they have the grip on education, we won't be able to win the next generation. We cannot win. It's something Stalin said. Give me 2 generations of the people, and I'll have the country, lock, stock, and barrel. He said something similar to that.
You're absolutely correct. And look, Donald Trump has already went after the education field. I mean, he has, his plan isn't going to rectify education right off the bat, but what we should be doing is trying to make it private altogether. And I don't understand why there is not a private education system. I mean, I think that it would incentivize teachers. The best teachers in the world would be the new rock stars. They'd be paid as like NBA, NFL stars if they're able to relay the material to students and be able to fashion students' intellectual potential into something that actually creates, progress for mankind and their generation. I completely agree that the education system that is state-run has failed us. The obvious byproduct of that is the children of this country and the young adults of this country. So, yeah, I agree with you, man. I think that we're going to be seeing a complete privatization here soon of the education system. I mean, it's going to start with charters, but I think inevitably it'll just be completely private at some point.
All right. We can't fail the next generation above all else. No matter who they are, because those are the people that are going to eventually take our places in one means or another. And I'm going to do everything I can to do what I can for those guys.
Hey, I agree with you, and I'll say cheers to that, and thank you very much for bringing up these subjects, especially public education. As I stated, I believe it should be privatized completely, and if you do, teachers that actually understood how to teach, that created great students, they'd be, paid like rock stars, man. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but I think that I've taught a lot more to a massive amount of people than maybe about 10 teachers that have worked in the damn school industry for 30 years. All right? I'm just saying. Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and get to some Twitter shout-outs, and then we'll go ahead and get back to the free format edition of this Baller Friday. All right, right here on True Capitalist Radio. And, of course, if you want a Twitter shout-out, all you've got to do is retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. And, of course, the tweet to retweet is True Capitalist Radio Live, right under the fat-ass boogie retweet, all right? True Capitalist Radio Live, all right? You retweet that tweet, I will give you a Twitter shout-out right here on the broadcast. All right, do we got any Twitter shout-outs there, engineer? Well, all right, let's go ahead and get to some Twitter shout-outs right now. All right, we got Anarcho-Capitalist in the house. We got Manhood Magic. Happy birthday, man. How you doing? We got Johnny Deck in the house. G in the place. What's going on to G? Who else do we got going on? Z Frostwire in the place. Who else do we got here? All right, once again, retweet the first tweet. We got the Green Leader in the house. What's going on to the Green Leader? We got Novelty Best in the house. Basic Rainbow. We've got Caligula in the place. What's going on to Caligula? Distilling Capitalist. We got Zim Tower in the house. Trump and Capitalist in the place. What's going on? Masked Hillary. Masked Hillary. What the hell does that mean? We got Crockett died running. You son of a bitch. Don't you besmirch the Texas martyrs, boy. Let me tell you something. Davy Crockett didn't die running, boy. He stood there fighting. He stood there fighting with all the Texas martyrs out there in the Alamo. So don't you dare talk garbage about Davy Crockett, boy. You understand that? That's a Texas martyr. Son of a bitch. We got Free McChickens. Ah, jeez. Don't remind me of that, all right? 727 en agua. What the hell? What the hell does that mean? That's horrible! You suck! Oh, good God. Are you kidding me? 727 en agua. That's horrible, man. That's just horrible. Oh, God. You trolls are freaking heartless, man. Oh, my God. We got Boogie's welfare check. Give me the mic. Jesus Christ. Somebody actually had a Twitter name, Boogie's welfare check. That put me in a little bit better mood, except for that 727 en agua. Anyway, we got Loria Bay in the house. Alt Game Freak in the place. Jesus Christ. What's going on to Commander Biff? How you doing once again? How you doing, man? Who else do we got going on over here? We got Blake in the house. What's going on? We got NRJ Commando. What's going on, man? Who else do we have here? Silent Capitalist. We got Can Capitalist in the place. What are you doing, man? Remington in the house. Norwegian Capitalist. A bunch of circle. What's going on? We got the Ghost Circle in the place. Once again, I'm going to be putting everybody on an email list. And once you get the email, you'll know where the secret online meeting will be. You understand? We got Feral Capitalist Melly in the place. What's going on? There's the Whore Master. Oh, yes, I am the Whore Master. We got Artron Havoc in the house. We got Fail Troll Crowley. Fail Troll Crowley. Yeah, he is a damn fail troll. We got Martian Capitalist in the house. Florida Water Rides. Florida Water. I mean, come on, man. Herman Sugar Hurricane. All right. Give me a break. Give me a damn break. Are you Herman Sugar Hurricane? Herman Sugar Hurricane, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. You guys, I mean, do you have a soul, for Christ's sake? Good God, give me the stupid mic. Give me the mic. Give me that damn mic. Oh, my God. Hans Guvensmith in the place. What's going on? We've got Ghost Watches Porn. Shove it up your ass, all right? UN Saviors of the Internet. Shove it up your... Hey, you got a picture of George Soros as your profile pic, you dumb son of a bitch? Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Who else do we have here, for Christ's sake? We've got Spermy the Cat. Get Spermy's ass out of here. We got Czech Capitalist in the house. How you doing, man? We've got, I'm not saying that disgusting name. We got the Smiler in the house. We'll go on to Smiler. We've got A Land of Harmony. BTR Demonetized Ghost. You son of a... Don't you even go there! Don't you even go there, you son of a bitch! Don't you even go there! No, screw you, man! Alright, screw you! Demonetized Ghost. Just shove it up your ass! Shove it good! Shove it up your ass! Look at you, idiot! Trying to ruin my Baller Friday, you sack of crap! Man, yeah, you son of a bitch. You guys are sons of bitches, man. I'll tell you that right now. You guys are sons of bitches. Don't you even go there! Don't you even go there! Give me the goddamn mic. Give me the mic! give me that goddamn mic. Don't you even go there, boy. Don't you even go there. Demonetized ghost. Yeah. You want that to happen, huh? You want that to happen? How about I don't come back there, you scumbag? How you like that? How you like a little bit of that? Man, you know what? I don't even want to do Twitter shout-outs after that. You ungrateful little snot-nosed pricks. You know that? You ungrateful, snot-nosed little pricks, man. Oh, man, I'm telling you, you 2 girls, 1 cup cuckold connoisseurs. All right? Seriously, you make me sick. All right? You make me sick. I know you're trying to ruin my Baller Friday, but I'm not going to let you do it, boy. I'm not going to let you do it. I ain't going to let you do it. You know what? More beer, for Christ's sake. More beer. Jesus Christ. I'm serious, man. You see, you're driving me to drink. All of you, man. I can't even take a decent freaking Baller Friday broadcast. You people are driving me to drink. You people are driving me to drink.
A Wendy's Frosty is something special. And for a limited time, a Frosty is just 50 cents. An American classic for a classic price. It's not quite a milkshake, not quite an ice cream cone. It's definitely chocolate or vanilla. That choice is on you. Use a spoon or a French fry. Anything goes. A Frosty makes summer special. Yep, there's nothing quite like a Frosty. And there's nothing quite like this deal. A Frosty for 50 cents. Get yours before this deal melts away. Small Frosty at participating Wendy's for a limited time.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Don't go there ever again, you son of a bitch. I'm telling you that right now. Don't go there. Oh, my God. Give me my drink. Man, look, I should really stop Twitter shout-outs right now. All right, I really should. But I'm looking at the time here, and I'm only going to take a couple more because of the time. But I guarantee you, I'm warning you. All right, I'm warning all of you, stop this garbage. Stop it. Just stop it now. Don't get me angry on Baller Friday. You understand this? Do not get me angry and upset on Baller Friday. This is my Baller Friday. It belongs to me, so appreciate it. Give me some goddamn respect. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got Exara Hawks in the house. What's going on? We've got Ghost 3 Zeus 0. What the hell does that mean? Oh, because I've been struck by lightning 3 times. Well, I haven't been struck by lightning. I was in 2 cars that were struck by lightning, and my house got struck by lightning. So, maybe, Zeus 0, maybe that is applicable. Huh? We've got Godzilla in the house. How you doing, man? We've got a 30 Fly Harry. How you doing, man? Good to see you. We've got Eddie Hinkle in the house. How you doing, man? 727 Pool Party. Look, enough of the flood jokes with the 727 guy, man. All right, I mean, he's going through a lot, man. He's got a grandpa who's got AIDS, all right? Good God, man. Leave him alone. We got regular TCA in the house. YouTube first, BTR next. God damn it! Don't go there! Don't even go there! Don't you even go there! I'm serious. Don't you even go there! God damn, I mean, you want the show to stop? Huh? You want the show to be over? Is that it? Huh? You want the show to be over, you dumbasses? Jesus Christ. Give me the goddamn mic. Look, I'm serious, man. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. Seriously, man. Me and BTR, we have a great relationship. Why do you think I haven't left here, huh? Why do you think I got loyalty here? All right? We got understanding going on, all right? So don't even go there. Jesus Christ, like you want the show to go away. Like you want the show to go the goddamn way. I'm almost at 1,300 hours of my life that I've given you people. I'm telling you, no goddamn appreciation whatsoever. Don't even go there, goddamn it. Don't even go there. Don't even goddamn go there, all right? Jesus Christ. BTR show demonetized. And shut up. Shut up. We've got Oddbox in the house. How you doing, man? DHS hired by Soros. Oh, Jesus. Look, don't talk about that right now, all right? Seriously, don't even talk about that. Seriously, don't talk about it. We got Strictly Diesel in the house. How you doing there, man? We got the Brony Network, riding Snake in the place. How you doing, man? We got Swaggy the Muscle Mage. What's going on? We got Runscape Capitalist. Who else do we got? We got, I'm not saying that disgusting. Stop with these disgusting ass names, for Christ's sake, man. We got Bloodfart. How you doing there, Bloodfart? Who else do we have going on here? Once again, I'm only going to take a couple more, and then I'm going to move on. We got Collect Call in the house. How you doing, Collect Call? We got Shizbro. What's going on, man? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay down there, down under. We got Veta Forum Wars going on. How you doing? We got Thanks for the Show. I really appreciate it. Who else do we got here? Talentless Twat Ghost. Are you kidding me? Are you going there, you son of a bitch? I got your freaking talent right here, boy. I got your talent. Let me tell you something right now, you scumbags. If you're sitting there listening to this broadcast, and it happens to be broadcasted on a live speaker, you better make sure that speaker is tuned down to a low level, because I guarantee you, if there is any woman within the vicinity, within the sound of my voice, I guarantee you these women, they are going to start feeling a little funny in the pants, and I wouldn't be surprised if they start excusing themselves from the room and going into the damn bathroom and putting foreign objects in their vajayjay, listening to the manly dominance, and I'm just throwing around this internet like it ain't shit. So if you got your mammy, if you got your sister, if you got, your any female in the vicinity, I'm just warning you, boy, all right? I'm just warning you, for Christ's sake, because I guarantee you, if they excuse themselves into the bathroom, I wouldn't be surprised if they're whacking their clitorises off like a windshield wiper out of whack, listening to this manly dominance, baby. Manly dominance. Woo! Anyway, boy, let me just go ahead and move on. We're now into the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. Hey, look, it's Baller Friday, man. We were just talking about pornographic material earlier, all right? It's a free format. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. That's what I love about Baller Friday, baby. That's what it's about. Woo! Anyway, let me go ahead and take a swig of some more of this beer, for Christ's sake, all right? Pretty good stuff, for Christ's sake. Look, get the Twitter shout-outs out of my face. I'm not giving any more Twitter shout-outs to these people. They're not even giving me any respect. They're trying to ruin my Baller Friday. Do you understand that, engineer? I'm serious. So anyway, folks, look, if that was offensive to some of you, I'm looking on Twitter, they're like, oh, God, Ghost, dude. Dude, what are you doing, dude? Are you serious? You were talking about some kind of, clitoris action relating to windshield wipers. Dude. I mean, look, it's Baller Friday. Come on. All right, I'm serious. I'm throwing manly dominance around out here. All right, I hope that you youngins, you males that are being raised by single mothers, I hope that y'all are taking notes. All right, I hope that y'all are taking notes right here, because you see this manly dominance that I'm just throwing around out here, it comes natural to me, all right? It comes natural to me. You want to know why, boy? Because I'm a man. I'm not out here talking like, hi, my name is Bartholomew, and this is what I talk like because I'm a weak individual that barely knows how to communicate because I was raised by my single whore mother who dumped me off on an illegal alien child care provider or in front of a boob tube or in front of a violent video game. And then when I had to go and talk to people, I didn't know how to talk to people, so I would just talk to people like my mom talks to people, and this is why I talk like this. I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Anyway, folks, my apologies here. We're already in the second hour. Let's go ahead and take some more callers on this Baller Friday. It's a free format edition, baby. Anything can happen, all right? All right, now I know I usually talk about a lot of politics, a lot of serious issues here. It's Baller Friday, man. It's Labor Day weekend, baby. It's Labor Day weekend. Even though I'm having my workers come to work on Monday, that's all there is to it. I'm sorry. Hey, I got to make money here. I'm a capitalist, all right? Get back to work. I'm serious. Get back to work. Anyway, folks. I didn't want to, get off on a tirade there. All right, so let's just go ahead and keep going here. I want to hear from you, folks. 425-390-6146. All right. I want to see. I want to hear what you have to say there, boy. All right, we're going to talk about anything you want to talk about. Anything you want to talk about, we're talking about on this Baller Friday with you. So let's take some callers here, all right? Who do we got going on? How about 323? You're on the horn on Baller Friday.
Hey, Ghost. Shout out from behind enemy lines in California.
Oh, man, what's going on out there in California?
Same old shit. Gun laws, moochers, legals, same as always.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Got to drink my hand right here. Gonna sip for a Baller Friday, man. Cheers.
All right, man. Cheers to you there, man. So what is it you'd like to discuss on this Baller Friday, man?
No, I just want to give shout-outs, man. Shout-outs to you.
All right, well, hey, thank you very much for calling in. Appreciate having a drink with you. I also want to say what's going on to Jimmy Capitalist, all right? And, of course, if you're a part of the Inner Circle, I didn't give you a shout-out. Just tweet at me. I'll give you a shout-out throughout the show, all right? Who else do we got going on out here? How about area code, how about 818? You're on the horn. What's going on? Oh, wait a minute. You didn't even have your hand up, for Christ's sake. You're just listening on the my bad. I'm sorry about that, 818. Jesus Christ. What, nobody wants to freaking talk? Huh? Oh, when it comes to radio graffiti, everybody got their goddamn hands up, huh? Everybody's like, I'm doing all this garbage when it comes to radio graffiti. But when it comes to actually talking and communicating, you can't talk, you can't talk, you can't talk. Huh? You can't talk, you can't talk, you can't talk. Give me a break, man. Jesus Christ. This is just great. What's going on to Jiggly Ribs? What's going on to John Trubach, excuse me. How's it going? Jesus Christ, man. I can't believe this. Everybody is ready to go when it comes to freaking radio graffiti. And I want to call radio graffiti. Wow. Jesus. You people are trying to ruin my Baller Friday. I know it. I can feel it now. This is my Labor Day weekend Baller Friday, man. Give me a damn break. Good God. How about 425? You're on the horn.
Yeah, so you're calling me? Am I on the horn?
Yeah, I'm calling you. What's up?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about the YouTube policy thing. Here's one thing you don't mention. All right. How it hurts independent news sources. some news sources, independent news sources, have been demonetized. Well, they've been affected by this, while others have not, like CNN, and you never bring that up, and you never bring up what the policy actually says. You can basically
Hey, what do you want me to do, huh? It's their company. They can do whatever they want, all right? You are at the whim of them, all right? There ain't no democracy when it comes to you getting paid, all right? You either get paid because you're valuable or you don't get paid because you suck, all right? I mean, that's all there is to it. The bottom line is, look, I know that there's a bunch of independent news organizations that are out there that were depending on YouTube money to sustain themselves. Hey, you should have thought about utilizing your own platform. Even Matt Drudge said this about a year and a half ago when he paid a visit to Alex Jones at his show, which is unprecedented because you can barely get Matt Drudge out of his hole wherever he is. And that's literally what he said. Don't go and rely on the YouTubes and the Facebooks and all these other. Make your own platform. I mean, if you're that serious, make your own situation. I mean, Jesus Christ! Look, I guarantee you, if these goddamn if these YouTubers actually had talent and they actually had people that were willing to pay money for them to continue to sustain themselves, well, then they wouldn't have gotten kicked off. You know what I mean? They would not have gotten kicked off. Anyway, look, let's go to Trump and capitalists. I think he's been on the horn here for a little bit. He's got a little bit of 411 on the recently released transcripts from the FBI as it relates to the Hillary Clinton investigation. I haven't really gotten the 411 on that completely. Conveniently enough, they release it on Labor Day weekend, which is, you know, a typical tactic of these stupid scumbag bureaucratic losers. So let's see what Trump and Capitalist has to say. What's going on, Trump and Capitalist?
Good afternoon, Ghost. Good afternoon, Capitalist Army, and good afternoon, everybody. This is the Trump and Capitalist. How are you doing on this Friday?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing fine. I'm just working on the blog, and I'm also working on the new FBI notes that have been released earlier today, and I found some pretty interesting things. The most, let's get right into it. The most outstanding thing I have seen is that it seems like Hillary Clinton has like some sort of like forgetfulness, this forgetfulness. She can't recall this. She can't recall that. She can't recall whatever. I mean, key portions of these of this interview have been missing because Clinton cannot recall specific details, and this goes to specific emails, what she was taught about handling classified information. She didn't even know what the C stood for on some of the emails, which the C stands for classified material.
I did read a little bit of that she did not understand supposedly what the C stood for, and I guess that's where Comey is getting his interpretation of careless and not negligent in his interpretation of that particular crime.
Yes, and I've also been looking at the documents as well, the notes, and it seems like there's a lot of information here that may be interesting to know. She can't remember specific emails such as the non-heading one. Let me see if I can pull it up here. I know it's here somewhere, but let me see. It was from June 7th. Here we go. June 17th, 2011. The subject line was redacted. Clinton stated that a non-paper was a document with no official heading or identifying marks of any kind that cannot be attributed to U.S. government. Clinton thought a non-paper was a way to convey the unofficial stance of the U.S. government to a foreign government and believe this practice went back 200 years. This is the official notes. When viewing the displayed email, Clinton believes she was asking Jake Sullivan, who was also an aide to the State Department, to remove the state letterhead and provide unclassified talking points. So basically, she was trying to what looks like she was trying to declassify this document or some sort of email, and she then stated she had no intention to remove the classified markings, which I find hard to believe, because if you did not have intention, you would have not done it in the first place.
Well, very good interpretation. I wonder why the FBI couldn't interpret that. That seems a deliberate attempt at trying to evade responsibility for basically releasing classified information. I mean, you're trying to declassify something retroactively while it's still classified. That's very, very interesting. That shows definite intent. I mean, why didn't Comey or the FBI interpret this?
Well, it's corruption. Comey was basically, as I stated before, about a month or two ago. You remember when I talked to you about how, there was a secret message interpreted into one of the statements he made about how he was threatened?
Yes, I do remember that secret message. I believe you were the one that brought it up. Yes, I remember.
Yeah, that's probably where it came from because, Hillary Clinton's a very powerful woman. And here's another one. Clinton used a private email address with AT&T during her time in the Senate for official and personal use. Clinton recalled knowing her husband, William J. Clinton, had private email addresses for his aides. Clinton did not recall specific conversation regarding the creation of the ClintonEmail.com domain, but around January of 2009, directed aides to create the email account. It was a matter of convenience to move on to a system maintained by her husband's staff. So this use of a private email server stems back to the time in the Senate, and even back to Clinton's husband, Bill, who also had a private email address for his aide. So basically, this is long running. This is not a single term that we're talking about. This runs back into the Senate campaign between 2000 and 2006, 7, 8, I don't remember.
So she actually set up her email system even back then. I mean, this is the kind of email private system that she was even using back in the Senate tenure.
Well, it was a private email address with AT&T during her time in the Senate for official and personal use. That's in the
I see.
And,
very interesting stuff there, Trump. And you got any last things that you have to say, man? Because I'm trying to get in as many callers as I can here.
I understand. But basically, that's about it. I'm going to try and write a blog post about it. I'm going to try and analyze and break down every single statement and every single important point that you need to know about.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate it. You want to give any shout-outs before I move on to the next caller, sir?
No. Do you want me to plug in my blog for those that don't know?
Oh, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Absolutely.
Okay, for those who do not know, my blog is thegodofrage.wordpress.com. My Twitter handle is thegodofrage. If you want to tweet at me, if you got any information, if you want to like me, if you want to retweet some important information, you can go do that. I am trying to blog as much as I can, but due to college, I'm trying to focus on college and try to blog as much as I can. So anyway, that's it for me. Ghosts, have a wonderful Ball of Friday, and God bless the Capitalist Army, and God bless America.
Hey, thank you very much there, Trump and Capitalist. I really appreciate it. Once again, Trump and Capitalist, a member of the Capitalist Army and the Inner Circle, was inspired by this show to create a blog. He's actually got his own following of legit Trump train individuals who utilize his blog as a main source of information or as one source of information. And that's why I encourage everybody to go out and get a blog. I see that Mark Montag, I see a couple of other people trying to put up blogs. And let me explain to you if you're going to put one up. You can put up a lot of op-ed pieces given the fact that you can give your opinion about something. But remember, you want to write things that are going to have continuity. And what is continuity? Continuity means that if you write it today, that it will continue to want to be sought after by some component of the internet demographic for a long time to come. So when you write about something, you should write about news. You should write about interpretation of certain people's actions relating to news and current events. You should be able to interpret them and convey them in a very not too articulate of a manner, but not too nonchalant or conversational. You want to be able to get blogs out there that are going to be riveting, that are going to be scathing, while at the same time delivering facts and information. All right? So I think that everybody needs to understand that, if you're going to make a blog, I mean, everybody wants to hear people's opinions. You know what I mean? So anyway, hey, what's going on to Capitalist Keck? And what's going on to Godzilla? What's going on to a couple other people that I forgot to give shout? Baxter Chen, what's going on, man? The Chefist, 727 caller. How you doing, man? Anyway, who else do we got going on here? Let's take a couple of more callers, shall we? Then we're going to move. You know, we'll get a longer radio graffiti today. How about that? How about a little bit of that? Because I want to get on with my Baller Friday, to be honest with you. All right? I want to get on with my Baller Friday, baby. So I'm going to take a couple more serious callers here. And for this free format edition, we're going to talk about anything you want to talk about. And then we're going to move on to radio graffiti. How about area code 609? What's going on? You're on the horn, man.
Hey, Ghost. It's Bactrian. How are you?
How you doing, man? Good to hear from you.
I'm all right. I'm just pissed off because I was looking at your Twitter and I saw that tweet from that fat-ass Boogie. And it pissed me off simply because I know I sent you in a private message my backstory kind of as to why I found you and, you know, what I've been up to. And just a quick rundown for people that don't know me. I'm actually disabled due to a brain birth defect. I cannot balance. It's like physically impossible for my body to figure out how to stand and balance by itself, so I have to hold on to things. And it just ticks me off that, you know, you got someone like Boogie that's sitting around there going, oh, well, I'm not going to be able to do work anymore, and I'm going to have to live on $700 a month from a disability check because I'm a fat-ass slob, you know, and he doesn't.
You're absolutely right. Believe me. I mean, you know, I don't mean to cut you off there, but you're absolutely correct. I mean, I'm sick and tired of people that have literally no disability other than being fat in the ass, or you know, I mean, literally, that's literally what a lot of these disability checks are going out to. These people are just fat. And I don't think fat is a disability. You could stop. I mean, how come this fat affliction, this fat disease, is never afflicted in places like Liberia or, you know, places like, you know, Venezuela? You know, they seem to have cut out that fat disease really quick. I mean, how come that doesn't ever happen? I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, it's not a disease. If you could stop it, if you could prevent it, it's not a disease. A disease is something, or not even a disease, a virus, a disability, an affliction, something that you cannot get rid of, and it's going to be a detriment to one's life for the rest of their life. I agree that there should be some level of a safety net support so that individuals like this can at least sustain themselves and be able to, you know, create a level of living standard that is not only content, but is viable for their existence.
A Wendy's Frosty is something special. And for a limited time, a Frosty is just 50 cents. An American classic for a classic price. It's not quite a milkshake, not quite an ice cream cone. It's definitely chocolate or vanilla. That choice is on you. Use a spoon or a French fry. Anything goes. A Frosty makes summer special. Yep, there's nothing quite like a Frosty. And there's nothing quite like this deal. A Frosty for 50 cents. Get yours before this deal melts away. Small Frosty at participating Wendy's for a limited time.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, like, I am currently on it simply because I'm disabled, and I've tried to find jobs for years, and no one will hire me because they take a look at my wheelchair, and they go, oh, well, obviously you can't work, so we'll talk to you later. And that's why I'm turning to writing to make money, but which with hopes to get off of the disability system because it sucks. It's really not a good standard of living. It's just there so that I'm not literally on the street. And, you know, meanwhile, this guy, and I've seen a couple of his YouTube videos, his entire life is, oh, I'm fat and I eat and play video games, so feel sorry for me. And, you know, there's an easy, you know, solution for that. It's called put down the goddamn fork. You know, and
oh, you're damn right. I'm glad you searched his videos because you're right. A lot of his videos is I'm fat, I'm depressed, I got anxiety, I feel suicidal. I mean, give me a break. I mean, what is your problem? I mean, there's nothing that is afflicting you, Boogie, that you can't prevent yourself. You're just acting like some stupid, useless imbecile that's trying to provide every excuse for you to continue to sustain your pure gluttony. Because that's what he is. He's a fat, disgusting glutton.
Exactly. But, yeah, so, you know, it ticks me off. And, you know, I would really enjoy it if someone like were to literally just go there and just tell him he was retarded and, well, not retarded, but, you know, just a waste of life and should get off the internet, but whatever.
Hey, thank you. You want to give a shout out there, Baxter Chin?
Just shout out to you and the Capitalist Army and the rest of the inner circle, guys. We're making, dude.
No, I hear you, man. And look, good luck on that book, and keep writing. He's a part of the inner circle, wants to write. I forwarded him a couple of publishers, and hopefully, once he finally gets published, he can go out there and make a little bit of a living on his creativity. That's what it's all about. You know, if you can produce something that people want to consume, that's what capitalism is all about. All right? That's what capitalism is all about. What's going on to Cuba Pudding Jr.? How you doing, man? He's out there sipping on some Bullet bourbon with Coke Zero and a mason jar. You got to be careful with that saccharin, man. Seriously, you got to be careful with that saccharin. That causes a lot of weird, stuff to happen. I'm not trying to, provide like I'm some health nut or anything, but just be careful, all right? Just saying. You might as well drink the sugar. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Might as well just drink the sugar. Hey, but as long as you're drinking some bourbon, it's all good, man. How about area code 435? You're on the horn. What's going on?
How's it going, Ghost?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm outside. You can explain why. I can explain why there's like the wind. I'm outside right at the moment. But yeah, I'm just roaming around town and recently got my tattoo and stuff.
All right, what do you want to discuss on this Baller Friday?
Not really all that much. It's really fun to talk to you, and I would like to give out some shout out.
All right, go ahead.
All right, I would like to shout out to the Brony Network and G and everybody. Have a great Baller Friday.
All right, thank you very much. We really appreciate that. There's a lot of negativity that is afflicted with this show by these damn trolls, and it's good to have some positivity in the house, to say the least, all right? Anyway, who else do we got going on over here? How about, I think we got Jimmy Capitalist on the horn. You on the horn, Jimmy?
Hey, Ghost, happy Baller Friday. How you doing, man?
Hey, man, happy Baller Friday. How you doing today? I think your daytime your evening time. My bad. Right now, your evening time, late evening.
Yeah, it's night. Yeah, it's nighttime, man. It's about 25 past 11 here. So it's all right. I'm just chilling out. It's the end of the week, beginning of the weekend. So, it's time to relax and have a drink.
Absolutely. Out here in America, we're celebrating Labor Day, so the majority of people out here have Monday off. So it's a 3-day weekend, so people are going to be partying Saturday, Sunday, and maybe part of Monday because, it's notorious in America to have barbecue on Labor Day. So I'm going to be expecting to smell a lot of wood burning and a lot of flesh burning in the air.
I'm hearing you, man. We had our late summer holiday, as we call it, was on Monday of this week. So instead, you guys are having it this upcoming Monday. Ours was last Monday. I wanted to talk about something the previous caller mentioned. But firstly, man, I just wanted to ask. I think it was a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, you mentioned that you're potentially bringing in a gambling segment. I'd like to get some more information on that, if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. As a matter of fact, I'm going to bring in a gambling segment when the season starts. Right now, you got the NFL preseason, and if you take a look at the point spreads on the NFL preseason, I mean, there's really no action to be had on those. And I'm actually going to bring in somebody who's going to, basically be we're going to go to that person for the segment. And they're going to base their prognostications of, winners on the spread. I know there's a variety of different ways to be able to bet. I'm over, under, the amount of points, so on and so forth. But this is based purely on the spread. And there's a strategy that this individual has that he's going to share before the first game. Before the actual first game, he'll come in and he'll give a breakdown on the NFL and a little bit of the college too, because there's some plays to be made in college, but you want to make sure that you go after some of these college games that have good point spreads, and not to mention good point spreads, but decent talent within that roster to be able to keep it within that point spread, because literally you can make a lot of money if you bet on the spread. And to be honest with you, the strategy of betting is not necessarily always betting on the supposed hands-down winner. I mean, you're going to start witnessing here, I think, within the first couple of games that what the individual is going to start doing is probably start betting on underdogs that could probably be that can at least get enough points within the point spread so that individuals that bet against this or that bet for this underdog will actually make some money. So literally, I'm trying to bring in another component of capitalism into the broadcast so that individuals could, possibly make some money with their friends. I know that out there in the UK and Ireland especially, I watch a lot of Irish TV, believe it or not. I like Irish TV. They got a lot of boxing. They got a lot of sports out there. There's a lot of gambling sites. I know there's a lot of people that partake in this on a frequent basis. I mean, it actually helps pay for holidays and big expenses. So I think that this would help those, especially out there in the European regions, that gambling is legal. As far as online gambling is legal, no big deal. This will help some of those folks get a little bit of capital.
Yeah, man. As you've alluded to there, us in Northern Europe, in the UK and Ireland, we gamble our lives away, man. A usual Friday or Saturday night, spend over a good few beers and betting on, UFC or what have you. We can bet on anything over here, man. We can bet on politics. We can bet on anything. It's fantastic.
Yeah, believe me, I've seen the advertisement for Paddy Power and all these. I mean, man, you guys bet on tennis. I mean, I've never heard about anybody gambling on tennis, but out here in America, we like to gamble on games that we could watch, and the action just kind of gives a little bit more of a fervor into the game itself. I'm just gonna. The person that I'm going to bring in is going to delve into just NFL, a little bit of college. When the NBA starts coming around, point spreads on the NBA. Now, the difference about the NBA and NFL, the NBA is a little bit different. Their point spreads and their money lines change on a frequent basis. So you want to get close to the day of to see where those money lines are at so that you can place that bet depending on the spread. So the NBA is a little bit more tricky of a proposition when trying to make a substantial capitalist gambling play in the NBA. But that's basically what we're going to go do here on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast as it relates to the gambling segment that we're going to bring in here soon.
Oh, I've got to say, man, I'm intrigued. You've piqued my interest there. I've never betted on any American person sports as such. Believe it or not, I've only betted when it comes to NASCAR and IndyCar as it pertains to American sports. But I've got to say, you've piqued my interest there, man. I'm definitely looking forward to that, I've got to say.
All right, man. Hey, Jimmy, I'm looking forward to it as well. You want to give a shout-out? Because I think we're going to give a pretty good chunk of time for Radio Graffiti so everybody can tickle their pickle and, think that, they're having a great time here. And not to mention, I want to get started on my Baller Friday. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be, doing a third hour. So we're going to go ahead and let these folks, see if they got any damn talent here instead of boring the balls off of us like they've been doing for the past couple of days. So you want any Twitter shout-outs, man?
Yeah, that's not a problem, man. Thank you. Just firstly, I'd like to say, man, yesterday's show was fucking hilarious, man. I got to say that. So thanks for that. It was a good laugh I had. Just like to give a shout out, man, of course, to yourself and the engineer, and then of course the regulars that are regular TCA, Sergeant Yuta, UK Ghosty, Raven Snake, and everybody else on this side of the pond, including the Norwegian guys, of course. Norwegian capitalists and Arctic capitalists.
Hey, man, thank you very much, Jimmy. I really appreciate the comments that you gave about yesterday's show. And at the same time, we really do have a lot of European people that are a part of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. All right, and let me tell you, a part of the inner circle as well. A lot of Norwegians, a lot of UK. We got a few in Germany, believe it or not. We had some in France, but they were a little apprehensive about being a part of the circle. They thought that it would get them in trouble with their government, and I completely understand. No hard feelings. We've got people from New Zealand, United Arab Emirates, Czech Republic. I'm talking, this is inner circle here. Inner circle. All right? Inner circle, for Christ's sake. So, once again, man, I really appreciate everybody who, does the broadcast, all right? I really do appreciate it, all right? Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and let's get some more beer, for Christ's sake. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to everybody's favorite part of the broadcast. All right, give me a break. All right, let's go ahead and pour this beer here, all right? And let's get to everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and I'm talking about Radio Graffiti! That's right, folks. Radio Graffiti, the part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you have to do is give me a call right now at 425-390-6146. And when I call on your area code, you've got exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind. That's why we call this Radio Graffiti. Do we got any Twitter shout-outs? Or Twitter shout-outs? Screw Twitter shout-outs. You people ruin Twitter shout-outs. Do we got any Radio Graffiti callers, engineer? Well, all right. Well, let's go ahead and get to some Radio Graffiti right now. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. How about area code 714, Radio Graffiti?
Hey, what's up, Ghost? This is Z Frostwire. I want to give a shout-out to the Capitalist Army, the Inner Circle, even though I'm not a part of it. Happy Baller Friday to everybody, man.
Hey, man, thank you very much, Z Frostwire. Happy Baller Friday to you. I really appreciate the positive sentiments, man. Thank you very much. We got Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
Stevie, Radio Graffiti. I am in South Africa, and I think it's about time for everybody's favorite part of apartheid. And I'm talking about that's the African National Congress. I'm glad that you're dead. Stupid shit taking.
I mean, come on, man. Come on. Look, I am critical of the African National Congress because they have been in charge ever since Mandela got, released from jail, and they've done nothing. They've done nothing. I mean, this should show you black folks that are just giving your undying support to the Democrats, even folks that were in actual racist apartheid. All right? I mean, you black folks, y'all ain't lived racism. The folks that are in South Africa have lived segregated racism. I'm talking apartheid, boy. Do you understand that? And these people are going against the party, the African National Congress, the supposed party that liberated these people. They're going against them because they've done nothing. They've done nothing for the black Africans in South America. They've done nothing. So give me a break, all right? Just shove that up your ass, all right? Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
Fluttershy, Radio Graffiti.
He never made it as a Hambo. He couldn't cut it as a host, that's funny. Tired of living off EBT. He's sick of friends who cannot give him money. So Ghost started a circle. Yes, he started a circle of friends who are phony. Oh, and FYI Ghost, so we know you're a brony. Not like Ghost to be dipping the girls' hospitals of ass that's slipping. This time he's gone too far, but it's okay, he's got Vietnam scar. And he's been drunk, a cook cold. So when we hear his stuff to rage online, all we want to hear next is cancel Watkins Ghost back.
All right, get that stupid goddamn brony! God damn it! some My Little Pony character singing some Nickelback garbage written about me, an insult to me, a besmirching to me. Jesus Christ. Give me the mic. Give me the mic, you goddamn clopping pieces of garbage. Oh, my God. What the hell was that? What in the hell was that? What in the hell was that? Freaking nickel shy or some kind of crap like that? God damn it, you brony bastards. Jesus Christ. Who else do we have going on over here, for Christ's sake? Anonymous Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
Fluttershy Radio Graffiti.
Tell me what you want.
I want a brand new horse and a lot of pony trends and a fandom where I can make some friends. And Twitty, I can do a Fluttershy every week.
What you need?
Hey, I wanna be a brony. Hey, I wanna be a brony.
Get this crap. Enough! Look, a back-to-back freaking ponies? Back-to-back ponies? Back-to-back freaking ponies. I mean, good God. I mean, who's doing this crap? Who in the hell's doing this garbage? Who's doing this crap? Enough! All right? Look, enough of this garbage. I'm serious. It's getting sick. It's getting fruity. All right? Stop fruiting up my Bowler Friday, for Christ's sake. You understand that? Stop fruiting up my Bowler Friday. Jesus Christ, man. Give me the mic, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, are you kidding me, man, with this garbage, man? Did y'all hear that? Nickelback and some stupid My Little Pony character. I mean, good God. Jesus Christ. Man, let's move on, please, all right? Jesus Christ. Let's just move on from here. All right, who knows? We got 919 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I named my bathtub after you so I can be inside you when you're wet.
Yeah, well, we can't even understand you with your Obama phone, and not to mention, you can't even talk like you are articulating something because it sounds like you got something in your mouth. And here's another 919. Maybe it's your boyfriend that's probably on his knees right now with a phone and, probably playing the flesh flute in his mouth right now. 919 Radio Graffiti.
Yeah. Am I still here? Ghost, you suck. Can I have that Fluttershy DVD?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at this. These freaking bronies, man. You see this? These freaking bronies. I'm telling you this right now. And look, believe it or not, I've been contacted by, these BronyCon people. They want me to do one of these freaking, one of these panels. Hell no! All right? Hell no! Hell no! Jesus Christ. Who else do we got? We got Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
I am your host, the man they call
Adolf Ghostler.
I may not be. Shut up. You gas the Jews.
Shut up. Look, stop calling me Ghostler. All right? Stop calling me Ghostler, for Christ's sake. I'm sick of that crap. Some idiot out there has actually got a shirt that says Ghostler Youth. Stop that crap, man. Seriously. Stop it. Stop. Jesus Christ. Stop, man. Stop that garbage.
A Wendy's Frosty is something special. And for a limited time, a Frosty is just 50 cents. An American classic for a classic price. It's not quite a milkshake, not quite an ice cream cone. It's definitely chocolate. Or vanilla. That choice is on you. Use a spoon or a French fry. Anything goes. A Frosty makes summer special. Yep, there's nothing quite like a Frosty. And there's nothing quite like this deal. A Frosty for 50 cents. Get yours before this deal melts away. Small Frosty at participating Wendy's for a limited time. A Wendy's Frosty is something special. And for a limited time, a Frosty is just 50 cents. An American classic for a classic price. It's not quite a milkshake, not quite an ice cream cone. It's definitely chocolate. Or vanilla. That choice is on you. Use a spoon or a French fry. Anything goes. A Frosty makes summer special. Yep, there's nothing quite like a Frosty. And there's nothing quite like this deal. A Frosty for 50 cents. Get yours before this deal melts away. Small Frosty at participating Wendy's for a limited time.
I mean, look, I'm not some goddamn freaking neo-Nazi. I'm not, all right? I mean, you're never going to hear me come up on here and like, Losslagen, Schliegen, Schlagen, Volkswagen. Losslagen, Schliegen, Schlagen, Volkswagen, Sieg Heil. I mean, you're never going to hear me say that. So enough. Jesus Christ, man. Good God. Anyway, look, I'm sorry, folks. I'm going off keister here. All right, but I mean, look, this is what I got to put up with. What's going on to Lord Falcon? How you doing, man? Oh, Jesus Christ. Who else do we have going on here, for Christ's sake? How about 256 Radio Graffiti?
Sans the Skeleton Radio Graffiti. I'm a little bit fruity. I come from Canada, and I don't know what I'm saying. I'm a stupid fool.
All right, that's enough. All right, look, you idiots. You know, Boat, you see what you did, Boat? Huh? Everybody's committing musical blasphemy now because of you. Thanks a lot, Boat. Although Boat is rather a smart person. He's part of the inner circle. He's actually going to be, a Canadian securities trader. So, I mean, this guy's serious business. So, but still, enough of the music blasphemy, all right? Anyway, who the hell else do we got going on over here? Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Move them niggas north. If they don't like our southern ways, move them niggas north. Our south has been invaded by trashy looking crews. They'll change our ways and take our schools away from me and you.
Enough of that racist crap. Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all go find racist-ass, weird-ass, sick-ass songs, and then you decide to play them on here? And then, what's unfortunate is that you get me mixed up with this racist crap. You understand that? Then you got all these people thinking that I'm some kind of a goddamn racist when I am a melting pot of friendship. And I've been a melting pot of friendship ever since I have started this broadcast. All right? I mean, I happen to have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be black. All right? I happen to have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be Hispanics. All right? I happen to have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be WAP, Kraut, Camel Jockey, Mick, Limey, Frog, Oriental. All right, I mean, I got them all, baby. I'm a melting pot of friendship, for Christ's sake, man. I'm a nice guy. God. Jesus Christ, give me my drink. Give me my drink. You know what time it is now? You know what time it is? More beer on this Baller Friday, baby. More beer. Woo! Yeah, baby. It's Baller Friday. I'm trying to get started on my Baller Friday early, all right? I'm trying to get started on my Baller Friday early, all right? And look, I've got people on Twitter right now. Look at them. Look at them. They're like, oh, Ghost, you're racist. All right, yeah. You know what? I've already called one of my blacks. All right. I've already called one of my blacks. All right, and I could call one of my Hispanics. All right. I mean, I got friends, baby. I got friends in low places where the whiskey is fine in the oasis. Oh, I got friends in low places. Yee-haw! Oh, man, I'm telling you, I'm feeling pretty good on this Baller Friday chugging beers. I'll tell you that right damn now. Good stuff, man. You know, I like chugging beer. You know what I mean? I hate these little fruit bowls that are hanging out in a bar and they babysit a beer for about 2 hours, taking up a bar stool. Get the hell out of there. Gah! Anyway, and I don't like Garth Brooks, to be honest with you. I think he's one of the most dumbest idiots of all time. I just like that song because whenever I'm at a damn bar out here in Austin, some asshole always got to play that son of a bitch on the jukebox. All right? Some, shit-kicking hick always has got to walk up into the bar and put in, Garth Brooks or what's that other song? In a boot scoot boogie, head down, turn around, roll to town, the boot scoot boogie. I mean, give me a break. Look, enough of that garbage. Enough of that crap, all right? I don't like country. You know what? I like old country, I like old Hank Williams Sr., boy. You understand that? I like old Hank Williams Jr., boy. Do you understand that? Huh? That's what I like. Old Hank Williams Jr., Hank Williams Sr., boy. You understand that? Yeah. Anyway, let me go ahead and take some more Radio Graffiti calls. We got anonymous Radio Graffiti.
That boy needs therapy. Psychosomatic. That boy needs therapy. Early psychosomatic. That boy needs therapy.
Lying down on the couch.
What the hell does that mean? You're nuts. You're crazy in the coconut. What the hell does that mean? That boy needs therapy.
I'm gonna kill you.
That boy needs therapy.
Let's have it too.
Are you kidding me, for Christ's sake? What kind of a remix is that? Are you trying to make fun of me or something? Jesus Christ, man. How about let's take a different kind of area. How about a 407 Radio Graffiti?
Donald J. Trump for president. The last hope for America. The last hope for capitalism. Trump 2016.
You're damn right. Amen to that, sir. I'll tell you that right damn now. We need to do whatever it takes to make sure that Donald Trump is elected president by any means necessary, boy. By any means necessary. 929 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. Champagne. I licked my ass today. Oh, fuck me, Mr. Ghost. You're so petite. I lick my ass, Mr. Ghost. You are the best. Fuck me like you.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! I mean, you see the kind of garbage you see. That's what I'm telling you. When you throw around manly dominance like I do on a consistent basis, all right? I'm serious. It happens. All right. This is the kind of garbage that happens. All right, it happens. Anyway, who else we got? We got anonymous Radio Graffiti. God, Jesus Christ! Why don't you turn down the radio, ass clown? How about another anonymous Radio Graffiti? Legally, according to scholars now, I can shoot Karaskin. Hey! Leave Karaskin alone. You leave Karaskin alone. Jesus Christ, you scumbags. How about anonymous Radio Graffiti? Anything can happen. 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 many remixes are there? Seriously, man. I mean, you know what? I don't even, you know. 813 Radio Graffiti.
What is going on, folks of the internet? It is I, the Teutonic Plague, and welcome to Let's Play.
Shut up, Glad and open. God damn it, I hate you goddamn YouTubers, man. Believe me, I'm telling you, you people are twat. You have no talent. To be honest with you, YouTube is predominantly dominant with these retarded programs like Teutonic Plague. No, why are y'all player hating on Plague now? Why are you all player hating on Plague? Jesus Christ. 337 Radio Graffiti.
Don't actually believe that it's some gaseous bug burning at 93 million miles away from the Earth. And I actually believe that more.
I mean, are you kidding me? What, are you trying to screw and chop my voice now? Is that it? Is they got the spirit of DJ Screw up in here? I mean, come on, man. Jesus Christ. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Jeff to the Texas mortars. Shut up. Don't besmirch the Texas martyrs, by God. Do not besmirch the Texas martyrs. You understand that, boy? You come down here to Texas. You come down here to Texas and do that and see what happens to your ass. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Yeah, nigger, I'm still fucking with ya. Still water runs deep. Still Moon Man and KKK 15, nigger. Guess who's back? I'm still doing that shitfo show. Check me out. It's still Moon Day, nigger. AK, nigger.
All right, we get it, Moon Man. Shut up. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Gus, it's Fluttershy here. I just wanted to say that with the money I've saved by not buying into your stupid friends club, I bought myself a bottle of Johnny Walker Double Black Label. Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Shut up, you goddamn stupid clocking pooper. You clocking pooper. You damn Brody, good damn it, clopping pieces of trash. Jesus Christ, I've had enough of this garbage, all right? I've had enough. I'm getting infested by bronies. I've had enough. I've had enough. Jesus Christ, give me the mic. Give me the mic. Let me tell you something, you stupid pony cunt. You only wish that you were a part of the inner circle. You only wish that you were a part of my inner circle, that you were one of my friends. That's why you keep calling up and clopping your stupid idiot pony ass off and trying to keep doing these stupid damn remixes because you wish that you were part of the goddamn Ghost Inner Circle. You wish that you were one of my friends. You only wish. You only wish. Look, I'm sorry, folks. I'm going a little off keister here, but God damn it, do you hear this crap? Do you hear it? I'm getting infested by bronies. Look, I'm glad we only got a couple of minutes left in the broadcast, for Christ's sake, because I've had just about enough. Do you understand me? I've had just about enough. You know, here you go. You're ruining my Baller Friday once again, man. I mean, I just want one decent Baller Friday. I mean, this is Labor Day weekend, Baller Friday, and this is what you son of a bitches do, huh? This is Labor Day weekend, Bowler Friday, man. I deserve more respect. I mean, I'm a capitalist. And I deserve the respect accorded my title. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm not going to broadcast anymore. But a third hour? What, so you can besmirch me even more on my Bowler Friday? It's mine. It's my Bowler Friday. It belongs to me. Anyway, folks, I'm getting the hell out of here. It's Miller time. I'm going to make sure that I am celebrating my Bowler Friday, and I hope that you are too. Stay safe this goddamn Labor Day weekend, folks, all right? And by God, I will be doing a broadcast this Sunday and possibly putting up the remaining leftover Ghost Circle slots available, all right? So follow me on Twitter, folks. Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost. And, of course, folks, the official website of the True Capitalist Radio Show is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And go ahead and bookmark that official website of the True Capitalist Radio Show. It's Baller Friday, baby! Once again, you can download every episode that I have ever conducted on this broadcast live at blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Anyway, once again, I may do a show this Sunday. And once again, if you're a part of the Inner Circle, I will email everybody who is a part of the Inner Circle the time and place for the secret meeting of the Inner Circle. I hope that you are there. If you're not, no problem. We will have a bunch of events. We're going to have secret giveaways. We're going to have a bunch of things going on for the Inner Circle. Thank you very much for tuning in with me. Long live the capitalist army. And death to feminism, death to socialism, death to communism, and death to totalitarianism. What's going on, Templeton? You hate communists, Templeton? You hate communists? He hates communists. Woo! Anyway, I am out of here, folks. I hope to see you either Sunday, Monday, whenever it is. Hold on, Templeton. Hold on. I'll get you a damn T-bone steak in a minute. Hold on. All right? I hope that you all appreciate this broadcast, folks. And once again, the Ghost Inner Circle, I'll be emailing you possibly by Saturday afternoon. We're thinking about a get-together at 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you can make it, I hope that you can. If not, we completely understand. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in with me, folks, and happy Baller Friday!
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be confusing. Like Swedish techno confusing.
Bark, bark, meow, meow. Dance with me, purple cow. Bark, bark, meow, meow. Ooh, you lovely cow.
Geico makes it easy. With 24/7 access, all you have to do is go to Geico.com and you could save money on car insurance. It just makes sense. Unlike, you know.
Dance with me, purple cow. I like your moves.
A Wendy's Frosty is something special. And for a limited time, a Frosty is just 50 cents. An American classic for a classic price. It's not quite a milkshake, not quite an ice cream cone. It's definitely chocolate or vanilla. That choice is on you. Use a spoon or a French fry. Anything goes. A Frosty makes summer special. Yep, there's nothing quite like a Frosty. And there's nothing quite like this deal. A Frosty for 50 cents. Get yours before this deal melts away. Small Frosty at participating Wendy's for a limited time.